Week 16 of the National Football League, where we'll see a couple of teams who joined the league in 1950. It's the Browns and the 49ers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And able to get this out to the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
You look at this Niner defense. Well, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
The best defenses I know, they draw lines in the sand and say you're not going to cross that. For most of them, it's 100 yards of total offense. They didn't quite accomplish that, but still a pretty darn good game last week. Just over 100 yards of total offense given up.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. They run the option here on 1st and 10. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. To throw is Watson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. In motion left goes Jennings. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing here, Purdy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The Niners at 11-3 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Purdy now to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Go.
A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal at the 1.
That's another 49er.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Browns offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5. Here's Watson. Into the hands of Cedric Tillman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Watson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. Here's Watson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st. They'll drop to throw. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Now it's Watson. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. The Niners offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. He had the touchdown on the opening drive, and that has become a theme throughout the season. If you take a look at where he ranks among the leaders in rushing touchdowns.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Hopkins' kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal. Sack on third down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll find Ayuk open right side. It'll be a gain of 5, and now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He'll get this to about the 38. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Purdy. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Purdy from the gun. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Purdy will look to throw again here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 45 yards. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Back to throw, Watson. Out quickly to Judy. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now a 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Watson. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. Watson now to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Purdy. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3. McCaffrey running up the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 57 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw near to a 1,500-yard campaign. Back to throw, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Shotgun now with Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Niners first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That's complete out left to Ayuk. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners add 6 to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Well, now how about this return? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now Watson. Open man, that's Tillman. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Watson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. To throw is Watson. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. About 3 yards there to the 27.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They can probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The 49ers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Purdy now to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Now it's Watson. Right back to Njoku. And he's got this down to the 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. A little juke. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chubb. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. And again, it's Chubb. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Hopkins' kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Now 2nd and 4. Purdy to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Browns 45.
Here's 2nd down.
60 Maverick. Let's go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Take go.
Throwing, Purdy. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Rolling to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
So it all comes down to the right foot of Jake Moody.
This to almost certainly win the football game.
And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Yeah, Brandon, that's a tough distance with the game on the line because you'd like to give your kicker better odds than that. Anything 50-plus, we know it's going to be difficult. And that one proved to be just a little too difficult. And now it appears it's going to cost them the football game.
It was a pretty entertaining ball game.